effectively dealing with others. Now we know that sometimes coaches, parents, other competitors, and teammates can really trigger us and really get us out of our state and really cause us to lose our focus and sometimes to really even mess up. Now what usually ends up happening here is the classical Pavlovian conditioning, where something happens, some kind of stimuli happens, and then there is a response and the two are linked together. It usually works like this. A player does something that the coach doesn't like. Maybe he messes up or he makes a mistake, he or she makes a mistake, and the coach yells at them. They do this several times over. They mess up, they hear the coach's voice. They mess up, they hear the coach's voice, and pretty much the two become neurologically linked in our body. So the second that they hear the coach saying something, or they hear a certain tone of voice that the coach has, they immediately go into a negative state. They immediately go into either panic, or they can lose confidence, or they start to second guess themselves. And this can really be a big problem. So I see a lot of clients for that. What we really do is first of all, we really identify exactly what it is that triggers them. What is it? Is it the phrase? Is it the voice? Is it the face? Is it something that they see or hear? Once we find that trigger, what we then do is we elicit a really powerful state that's a lot more powerful than the one that they had. It could be confidence, it could be really feeling like this is something that they were born to do, something where it just feels so big that it blows everything else out of the water. And really the critical step is when we take that big step, and what we do is we start attaching it to the trigger that used to make them feel bad. So every time they would hear their coach's voice, that would actually trigger them to stay calm and focused, rather than get completely disoriented and upset. And then what we do is we use the same process that was used to create the problem in order to really create a powerful state that helps athletes really excel.